Hello Sagittarius Dragons, welcome to your reading for June 2021. I've already pre-dealt the overall energy and I've already pre-shuffled your advice cards for at the end, just to save time. We're going to go over the overall energy and then I'm going to pull out clarifiers. So what we have here is we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, the King of Wands, and then the Two of Swords. So I feel like I feel like something is happening for you. Something is sort of, your life is sort of doing it. So, with the Hierophant, it could be that you're sort of going, you're doing some sort of learnings, and chances are it's actually going perhaps against something that you've always believed or something you were led to believe. It could also be that you're just sort of seeking some sort of advice, some sort of spiritual advice, and it could, like, you're going within, but you're educated, but not in a school sort of way, okay? You're getting educated, like, sort of spiritually, and it could be something where you're sort of going against the normal things, okay? So I just see, like, you're sort of, I'm a little bit confused. I'm not getting a really clear message. I'm getting a bunch of different messages. So I assume when we start to pull cards, it'll get clearer, but I have a feeling that a lot of you are going through different stories, which it's a general reading, right? So if you're interested in a personal, you can contact me. I will never contact you. There's a lot of scammers going around the social media sites, so just beware. But you need to make a decision. You have your King of Wands here. That's you, okay? You're right, you have the vision, right? It could be that you're starting something new, entrepreneur, but you're really sort of, you're really owning it. This is, yeah, it's a good energy that I'm getting from this. Now, this Two of Swords, I don't know. This is going to have to get clarified. You're not making a choice about something. You're going to have to choose. Because it seems like I feel like this is a future energy. Is that because you've enabled this, you're going to have to make a decision. Let's get some clarification on things. So there's something in the past that's to do with heartache and loss. Okay, so you've had something broke your heart. Oh, well, there we go. Love Begins came out again. So this is two very deeply feeling energies, and I don't, yeah, the heart chakra. Something made you block your heart. Yeah. So, triumph, by embracing and doing the inner work, you're going to be getting over whatever this is. You're going to be triumphant. You're going to be successful with this release, whatever it may be. Oh, emotional withdrawal. So you've had to go within about something. This is a very specific reading. So if this is not for you, because I understand some of you are going to be like, I don't have this issue. Go and find a different sign. Because even though I read for, say, Sagittarius, I do weeklies, monthlies, bonuses when I can, the moons and this, and it could be pulling up from different energies in the collective. So if this one isn't for you, you can't hit the nail on the head every time. We have to get around to the entire collective. So this one might not be for you. So go find your other signs in your chart. I have a video on it actually in my Tarot Talks playlist. It's a resource to find a free chart for you, and it's a fantastic resource. It pulls up everything. I'm not affiliated, but it's great for you to actually get a better understanding of your readings so that you can find, if you're here, you're seeking advice, okay, or for entertainment, which is fine. But if you are sort of seeking some sort of guidance or something and this isn't your story, go find a different sign, right? Mercury, or if you're having problems communication, where your sign is in Venus, if it's to do with love. So, like, there's a lot of extenuating circumstances, right? If you're having deep in your mind, like inside issues, go look up your moon, even your ascending, okay? So, so with this love begins, with all of this, it says stand your ground. I get a feeling now with this King of Wands that you're going to have to really put your foot down about something, and you're going to have to stand up for yourself. Love begins. It's funny because as I just spoke about love, I love whenever I say something and the something else comes in. It doesn't have to be love. It could be passion for a job again. It could be a love of you know, just being financially stable. It could be a love for yourself, a healthy internal love. It doesn't have to be, I know a lot of people use tarot for just like quick and dirty love like relationships and money. But there's a lot of deeper things that go on with it. And we may not be the most popular readers, but it's definitely about making sure that you get the message through, because honestly, if you want success in life, in any area of your life, you need to listen to these sorts of reads too. So recognition and reward. You're going to be rewarded for standing your ground, okay? So, and I feel that this is this Two of Swords. You know what? This just came into clarification. Somebody's going to try to confuse you. Right? Look at this Two of Swords card. See how he has his hands over his ears and there's two people fighting? There's going to be people trying to create an issue around you. It isn't that you're not choosing, it's just that they're trying to create it. Right? Stand your ground. You know where you want to go. Okay? And you're going to be rewarded for that. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune's going. The Wheel of Fortune can also go, if you choose not to take this advice, the Wheel of Fortune goes the other way too. Yeah, look, obstacles and challenges. So it's not just a smooth ride, right? Usually when you're on the right path, you'll get tested. Sometimes you don't know if you're being tested or if you made the wrong choice. So we tend to go back to where it's safe again because we don't know what's past that barrier. It's like, oh crap, did I make the wrong choice? So we tend to go back. Yeah. And just as I'm saying that, trapped in fear, that's a warning. Don't be trapped in fear, right? You need to stand your ground, right? So get out of your head in the wrong way, right? So because this triumph card, this is giving you control. Okay, so make sure that you use that control in the right way. That's also, it could be Cancer. That's a Chariot card, and I don't want to say regular tarot, but in the classical decks. Okay, and the universe. Yeah, look at this. Right here, standard ground, recognition, reward, universe. So this is the World card. So you're going to be completing a cycle. Okay, it's awesome to see the Wheel of Fortune and this in. So this is moving. Should you step forward, you're going to be, it could also mean travel as well. Trying to see if I have other travel. Chariot could be travel, movement. Let's see, I thought I saw another one that was travel. I don't think so, but could mean travel. But it's about ending a cycle, okay? Now, your meditation for, it's actually funny because at the bottom of the deck, I flipped it upright. Normally when I put my deck down, I'm sure you can see that in the video. Normally when I put my deck down, I put it face down. And look what's at the bottom, right? New beginnings. So you're having to go and have that new beginning. So that's the Fool card. Make sure that, so you're going to be walking away from something and starting something new. Just make sure that it's well thought out, okay? Because it is risk-taking. It is about beginning a journey, but just make sure that you do your due diligence with it. That's all. It's just because it's at the beginning, right? So you always have to start new. Sometimes we don't know where we're going, but just make sure that you have plans in place, okay? Color by number. Look out the window and notice what is alive. Find and count each shade of green in your field of vision. So if you do not have green when you look out the window, pick gray, right? Or pick brown, or pick blue. Pick a different color. Or go into a forest, or go for a walk and have a sit and just notice all the different shades of one color that there is around you. That's what it's trying to get to you. Now, for your advice, which is strange, you have foreboding. So I'm going to pull out the book and read what that exactly is and how it pertains. So let's see. Excuse me. Oh, I get the hint that it's something to do with this. Okay? So this is actually more of an advice. Did I say advice? So, dark forces, bad intent, people working against you. Energy, vampires leave you vulnerable. Somebody is manipulating you and planning to steal what's yours. Could portend illness or criminal activity. Unhappy events can be lessened by preparing emotionally for the possibility of their arrival. And then using friends and family as your support system. This too shall pass. Ask for angelic intervention and you will receive it. So I think that this is just, like I said, where did I say it? Oh, obstacles and challenges right here. Remember how I said that this is going to be hard? I see this card going with your Two of Swords. Okay, I really, really feel that it's going to be a bit of a struggle. But I don't see it as being like a horrible, horrible thing. Like I know that this card sounded very dark. I don't see it as being that. I see it as being just a warning, right? Heads up. So now you have your heads up, right? So, because you watched this. So you sort of have a little bit of foresight of what to expect, and maybe that will actually give you the heads up that if this happens, you might even be able to avoid this situation and move on, right? Everything is changeable, okay? So if you go the way that this says, this is the way it's going to end up. If you change the course of this, this is going to change. That's why I also do the weekly readings, right? So that's it. That's all. Okay, Sagittarius, have a wonderful June. Please watch for the weekly, the solstice readings, the moon readings, all kinds of good stuff coming up. Have a wonderful month, and please do like. I appreciate the love. Thanks, guys. Bye.